It has been really icy and cold, so it is the perfect time to get started on an inside project. We are going to be remodeling our pantry.
I'm taking my few weeks of paternity right now. Becky has a long list of projects, and this is the first one, so we need to get started.
When we first built the house, this dry storage pantry, we just had the trim guys put in some shelving. We knew eventually we were going to redo this whole space, and I wanted Cam to build some custom shelves. And it's good that we waited, because after time we realized we didn't want all open shelving in here. We're going to add some cabinets to one wall to hide all of the ugly stuff, and then we're going to have open shelving in another area.
The closed door cabinets that are going to go on this side, we actually had those built by the same cabinet maker that did the rest of our cabinets in our kitchen.
I feel like you're going to hit me in the face.
Those are coming this week, so we're kind of under a time crunch now, a little bit self-inflicted, to get some of the other stuff done in preparation for that.
So step one is to put shiplap on the ceiling. That's going to happen before the cabinets go in. And step two is to demo the existing shelving on this wall over here so that the cabinet guys can put in the cabinets this week.
The ceiling joists are running the same direction as the shiplap needs to go. I need to put some furring strips running this way so that the shiplap has something to fasten to. Came in this morning ready to do demo work because my air gun nozzle was kind of leaking. When it's disconnected, usually it would leak, but now when I put it back on, you hear that hiss. It's not supposed to hiss like that. So I just need to go get a new stem replacement, which is not bad. While I'm waiting to go do that, now I will take this food now. Happy? Kind of hurts doing this to a 3-year-old house. I guess we knew we were gonna do it eventually. Well, that was easy. I'm staying true to the woodworker's oath that no project is complete without an emergency trip to the hardware store after you've already gotten everything you think you need. Got this new coupler. Hopefully we won't have any air leaks anymore. Sucked in. Can you get the last two, please? Thank you.
My glasses.
Pull the trigger. Good. Okay. Nice.
You can tell I've never done this before.
Yep. Good. Okay. If I get this perfect fit the first time, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. These cutouts are always a bugger, but we'll see. Kind of a good fit, but not really. So the issue is the walls are not square. So I cut this board to be square on that cutout, and of course there's like a huge gap on the other side. So I've got to go custom fit a board that I have to actually cut like really crooked when none of your walls are perfectly square. I don't think any walls in any house are perfectly square unless you're the Kardashians or something. It's hard to explain. So if you see here, it's like they're pretty the same, right? Then the other side, if I flip it over, look at that difference. That's how crooked I had to cut this one to get it to line against the wall. You just simply need to hold it up there. Oh yay! It fits! Wow. Oh, shoot. It's the wrong way. Let me flip that around. done that better. Pencil the outside. I'm actually gonna cut here.
So you're saying you're just cutting out that entire thing and then and then the vent will cover it.
Yeah, because the vent will cover from edge to edge. Yes! I might have to even cut that a little bit, huh? Here's the real test. If this fits in, then we're good. Ooh, look at that. Woo. Done.
Cam got the area all prepped and ready for the cabinet guys to come in and put in the cabinets. The night before they came, I had this realization that we told our cabinet maker a certain width of cabinets, and he came out and measured too. We just didn't realize that it was very close, actually halfway covering up where the light switch was gonna go, the cabinets were.
While they were here, I had to do an emergency surgery and move that light switch over probably, what, 3 inches? So it wasn't covered. It would have been half covered by the cabinets. And so we were good on everything else except that. We just that was a little bit of oversight.
I'm so glad that I set the measurements I did because I like them being like a little bit wider, and they turned out really good. We're gonna paint the cabinets and the shelving that Cam does, and we got a walnut sort of countertop looking thing for the cabinets to match the other side where Cam made a walnut countertop. So both sides will match once everything is painted.
Now we're moving on to this other side where we need to tear down all this shelving. We're gonna put vertical shiplap on this whole wall, and then after that's down, we're gonna put some new, more sturdy and better looking shelving on top of that to get rid of this builder grade shelving that's just, we've never liked it, but we just had it put in so we could finish the house, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do it in 3 sections. I'm gonna do like this is one, that side is one, and then a middle.
Okay. The plan is for Cam to build the shelves in pieces outside, or in like, what would you call that? Like little
modulars, yeah.
Units, and then bring them in.
And assemble, tie together those units in here, and then put the face frame on top of that. I just got back with all the lumber for the shelving that I'm gonna make. I need a place to store it because Becky just said it might rain tomorrow, so the shop slash garage that I work from is already crowded enough, so I kind of need to move some space out, and I need to make some of those super quick Sawhorses out of a couple 2x4s and 2x6s. So I have a 10-minute time-lapse deadline that I'm giving myself to get 2 Sawhorses done, so I have a place to load all this wood. So I need to get started right now. Okay, 10 minutes went by faster than I thought. I got everything cut. Now I just need to assemble it in slow-mo. No, in regular time. And then I gotta go run an errand, and then I'll finish this up and get this stuff into the shop tonight. I need one more piece of wood from the barn, so I'll be right back.
While Cam is working on the shelving, what I am working on is I'm going to be making curtains for below this shelving. I used to have curtains here before. They were just white curtains, but they did not fit right. I just bought them from the store, and so the sizing was wrong and they didn't move very well, and they also got stained really easily. So the goal is to make some curtains here that will fit a lot better, and I got a different fabric that is not going to show a lot of stains, and I am not a very good seamstress at all, so this is going to be fun to do. I do not like sewing very much, which is why I'm not that good at it. I don't practice very much. But with this, I really wanted something a little bit more custom, and I'm just going to do my best.
Are you good at this automatic threader thing? It's supposed to push something through. I just watched a video on it. Man, I haven't even started yet, and I'm already failing. It goes through. I got it. This is nice because this fabric has lines. It's kind of weird. The tension is off a little bit or something. First, look at how loose that is.
No, I go to 7.
Alright, let's go up. This is fun.
Yeah.
This is so fun sewing straight lines.
I have my sketchbook here with my little plans that I've drawn up. So I'm going to mark them out where I'm going to cut them to minimize waste, because these boards were expensive for a slab of wood. I got all my wood from our local hardware store. It's not my favorite place to get wood, but I don't buy in volume yet, so that's what we have to do. What I have here is a couple sheets of 3/4 inch thick plywood, and then a few more sheets of 1/2 inch plywood, just for different applications. And the 3/4 plywood is going to be for any surface that's weight bearing, and then the 1/2 inch plywood will be for anything else that's just structural, you know, to help complete the boxes. This is a maple plywood, and we're gonna paint it anyways, so that really doesn't matter, but it's just to be consistent with the rest of the cabinets and shelving that we have, and it's good and smooth and easier to sand, and it was expensive. Cool?
Okay, don't mess up. Pressure's on.
Yeah, seriously. No more pressure than from my wife. Positive pressure. Something like that. I gotta cut 20 horizontal shelves. And then I can dado all those, well, dado all the verticals, and then start piecing things together.
What you got?
Really? Okay. So I have all the wood cut here, ready to install. I have the shelves and the horizontal and the verticals. Everything's here. I don't know why I'm like speaking from a pulpit. We normally like to start and finish a project in the same video. That's not going to happen this time. So all this is going to next week.
Yeah, we have a lot more to share. Cam's going to assemble the shelves. I'm going to finish my sewing project.
And shiplap.
Yeah, we got to prime before we paint. We got a lot to go.
Probably send the kids to college by then. No, we'll have it done soon.
Yeah, so we'll share that with you guys next week.
Cool.